All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to opening day of Pelham Baseball. It's my pleasure to introduce the president of Pelham Baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Scott Kettler.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Players, you can do better than that. How are we doing? That's better. All right. Well, it's hard to believe about 6 weeks ago we still had about 18, 19 inches of snow out here, but hey, we're a couple weeks into games and practices. So far, so good? All right. Well, welcome officially to the 2015 Pelham baseball season. Returning faces, and even better, some new Pelham baseball families. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Scott Kettler. This is my 5th year involved in the Pelham baseball program as a coach with my 2 boys, Mason and Maddox, and the 4th year as a member of the board of directors. But just like all the teams that are out here before you today, I'm only one part of a good team, and I have a lot of help that gets this season underway starting back in November of last year. So I want to take a quick moment, and you can hold your applause till the end, but I wanted to make sure that the rest of the board of directors team are recognized. So on the field, either here behind me or in a coaching capacity out there, is our fields manager, Scott Paquette, Vice President John Katrobis, Secretary Arlana Garsha, Treasurer Arlana Garsha, Secretary Ellen Patchen, Vice President of Fundraising Diane Litton, our head of the Challenger program, and our safety officer Dave Williams. And last but not least, for our first little bit of recognition for this morning, I'd like to invite our umpire-in-chief, Cielo, to come join me up here for a moment. Come on over, Muggsy. Dave Masiello is starting his 13th year involved with the Pelham baseball program in the capacity of a coach for Little League teams, district and all-star coaches, and as our umpire-in-chief, which is one of the very few mandatory positions that's required for a town to even have a Little League program. At the beginning of this season, when we got together as a board, David let us know that this was going to be his final year participating in the Little League program here in Pelham baseball, so he kind of gave us our 1-year notice. So, quick sidebar, we need an umpire-in-chief next year. Anybody interested, come see me after this. I thought that it would be appropriate to recognize Dave appropriately, and for those of you that may recognize the last name, I know floating around here somewhere is his lovely wife, Mrs. Masiello, which I'm sure a lot of kids and parents know out here as well, in addition to his son, Zach. I know he's floating around as well. We had asked that we hope that Dave could accept a small token of our appreciation from Pelham baseball in the form of a plaque. And I'm just going to read it off to you now, and then I ask that you please give him some recognition. Muggsy, thank you for your time, dedication, and years of service you have volunteered to the Pelham baseball organization. Your leadership, expertise, and knowledge of the game will be missed by all, and showing us what good truly looks like on and off the field. You have left a valuable impression for years to come. Personally, I want to let Dave know that I appreciate his ear for the last 4 years. He has always been a voice of reason at our board of directors meetings and has always put the best interest of all Little League parents, volunteers, and players first. And I appreciate that. In addition, and probably most important than anything, I appreciate getting to know you and for your friendship. And I know that you're going to be missed. Let's give Dave a hand, please. Did you want to say something? Okay. At this point, I have a couple of the quick thank yous to make, in addition to all the sponsors that in our program, and a few more will be announced throughout the team introductions today. There were a couple of families that also stepped up big for us here, the Coase family and the Sprague family, for helping out with some personal donations to the program that went very far in getting both the minors and the majors fields ready for play this season. So I'd like to recognize them and say thank you. And with that said, I'd also like to turn it back over to Mike Katrobis, who is also our professional MC and donating his time and equipment to help us have some fun this morning. And now he's going to take over the portion of team introduction. So kids and coaches, get ready to everyone cheer loudly and tip your cap when your team name is called. Mike?
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time to announce the Pelham baseball teams for 2015. First, starting with the Challenger Division. First, sponsored by Collins Dentistry, managed by Ted Bork and Daniel Murphy. Please welcome the Anaheim Angels. Next up, sponsored by Beaver Valley Farms, managed by Paula Cuneo and Brian Doherty. Please welcome the Atlanta Braves. Next up, sponsored by Pelham Saddlery, managed by Ted Getty and Tyler Shaw, the Chicago Cubs. And sponsored by Landry Wood Flooring, managed by Ted Bergeron and Paul Vogel, the Tampa Bay Rays. And a big round of applause for all of our Challenger teams. Good luck this coming season. All right, next up, we're going to welcome the T-Ball Division. First up, sponsored by RGA Tire, managed by Heather Ford, the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. Next up, sponsored by A2 Gym and Cheer, managed by Greg St. Jean, the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Next up, sponsored by Pampered Nails, managed by Mark Sutton, the Carolina Mudcats. And last, sponsored by Robin Sullivan Photography, managed by Alec Perret, the Mahoning Valley Iron Scrappers. And a big round of applause for all of our T-Ball teams. Good luck this season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to introduce our farm division. First up, sponsored by Addison Avenue Financial, managed by Rick Rapisi, the Aberdeen Ironbirds. Next, sponsored by ASAP Fire and Safety, managed by Stephen Grant, the Lansing Rednuts. Next up, sponsored by PKC Landscaping, managed by Bob Gerard, the Lakewood Blue Claws. Next up, sponsored by Daigle Pool Service, managed by Ralph Cantacesso, the Sacramento River Cats. Next up, sponsored by Revolution, managed by Corey Chafe, the Ogden Raptors. And last up, sponsored by Enterprise Bank, managed by Jeff Tenzar, the Bowling Green Hot Rods. And a big round of applause for all of our farm teams. Good luck this coming season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next division up is the minor league. First, sponsored by Woody's, managed by Jim Patchen, the Portland Sea Dogs. Next up, sponsored by Briot Law and Meditation, managed by Jared Briot, the Torrington Thunder. Next up, sponsored by Sharper Image Pool, managed by Rich Damaris, the Quad City River Bandits. And last up, sponsored by Shooters, managed by Mark Beauchamp, the Dumbos. Big round of applause for all the miners. Good luck this coming season. All right, folks, our final division coming up today is the Majors. First, sponsored by Santo Insurance, managed by Brian Hagan, the LA Dodgers. Next up, sponsored by Play Ball, managed by Mark Santascasso, the Boston Red Sox. And last up, sponsored by Sear Lumber, managed by Scott Paquette. Let's welcome the Reds. That's going to do it, folks. Good luck to all the teams in the Pelham Baseball 2015 League.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Well done. We'll have a quick moment. We're going to do one more round of applause specifically for the coaches. You know, they're when we start back in November, it's hard sometimes to get volunteers to come up on the board, and that's why I'm so grateful for the team behind me. But once we spend most of the fall and winter getting ready for the spring, and we actually roll out some baseballs to start playing, we put a lot of the responsibility in the hands of the head coaches. So personally, for myself and for the rest of the board, we tip our caps to all the coaches at all levels for taking the time for the next 7-8 weeks to help the kids. Well done. And now for the truly fun part of the ceremony, where you don't have to listen to me talk anymore. We can actually get some kids involved, shall we? All right, to kick off the audience participation portion of the ceremony, we're going to kick off with the Little League Pledge. And at this point, I'd like to invite up from the Majors Dodgers, Aiden Hegan, to come on up and help me out. Give him a hand.
I will trust in God. I love my country and will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win, but win or lose, I will always do my best.
Well done, Aiden. So as I mentioned before, this is my 5th year involved in this program and the 4th standing on this side of the ropes. One of the highlights is always for all of us is to have our national anthem sung. At this point, I'd like us all to remove our hats and turn our attention to the flag behind home plate. And in representing our Challenger division, Erin Williams and her dad and her partner dad, Dave Williams, to come on up and help sing the national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light was the prairie hills and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the barrel whisper.
Well done. Let's hear it for her one more time. All right, are we ready for a ceremonial first pitch? All right. Well, this year we have a special treat that we're not just going to bring up one mom or dad or volunteer adult. We actually have full first pitch pitcher and catcher batteries this year. So at this point, I would like to call up some folks who are also represented by other families and companies that were nice enough to help sponsor a team this year for Pelham Baseball. So representing Sear Lumber, I'd like to call up the Paquette boys, Scotty and Henry. Who want to representing Shopper and Mish Pool, AJ Songini. Make it quick.
Yeah, AJ.
Representing Shooters Billiards, Zach James. Come on up, Zach. Representing Brielle Law and Mediation, not meditation. The Brielle girls, Addie and Lexi, come on up. Representing ASAP Fire, Aiden Cody. Come on up, Aiden. And representing BKC Landscaping, Brody Cotto. Where are you, Brody? Brody. Yeah, that's Brody. All right, are we ready? Our first pitch batteries on the count of 3. No dropping. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Thank you guys, great job. I want to invite up to help me out for my new friend. I need Kyle Sullivan. Where's Kyle? All right, everybody pay attention. There's probably not another person in Muldoon Park that's more happy to hear these words after this winter and this fall that we had. And let's see if Kyle remembers what he's supposed to say. All right, let's hear it for Kyle. All right, everybody, thank you very much. That concludes our ceremony this morning. If you could kind of make your way out to the sides of the field and get on today, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.